Hi guys. Welcome to another episode of Dexter's Diary. I am Dexter. So, I don't know if you guys noticed. I've been MIA for a couple of weeks. I've been sick. Just had cold, upper respiratory infection, and it's just been a damn mess. And couple that with Mercury retrograde, it's just been... I wish I could really go into detail, and I probably could, but it'll bore you to death. It's not that serious. Just know your girl is back. I got my head on straight. I'm still in the process of healing completely, but it is what it is. And we're halfway through the retrograde, and I think I'm good. The hard part is over, and I'm good. I'm focused. I'm back in the game, you know. So we are officially in spring. We are in April, chapter 4 of this year. Spring equinox just occurred. We just had a blue moon. It was beautiful. I don't know if you guys were out there. I charged my crystals and everything. I was feeling so good. And that brings me to what I want to talk about today. Spring cleaning. Have you done your spring cleaning yet? You need to get rid of some stuff. It is imperative. Now, for West Indian people, we do this a lot. So, before going into the new year, you clean the whole house from top to bottom. You clear stuff out, just so everything, because cleanliness is next to godliness, and it's supposed to be good luck going into the new year, to have everything just clean and smelling good and fresh, clothes washed, everything. And then spring cleaning. So now you got to change the curtains, it's a whole different color scheme all over the house, and all the kids are in on it. It's just like, I want to go play. I don't want to clean the bathroom, but it's tradition. It's what we do. And as an adult, I now understand the weight of it, and it does make sense. I still don't like it, but I get what it means. But it got me to thinking about spring cleaning your life, spring cleaning people out of your life, spring cleaning bad habits out of your life. What is it? We are, like I said, chapter 4. The summer's, so we're coming into spring, summer's approaching, and you know how it goes after that. It's just, what is it that you need to get rid of? Are there some people in your life that you need to get rid of, that you've been holding on to, that really serve no purpose, but y'all grew up together, but deep down inside you know you outgrown that person or those people or the habits? And like, what is it that you need to get rid of? And what are you afraid of? A lot of times, too, we keep people around and they keep us tethered, tied to certain behaviors and ideals that no longer serve us, no longer bring us any type of growth, no longer take us anywhere, but we keep them around. I don't understand that. I really don't. I do feel like, I get the whole loyalty thing, I do, but I think past a certain point, you gotta be more loyal to yourself than you are to your friends, or than you are to anyone in your life. Because if you're not loyal to yourself, you are essentially betraying everyone around you, because you're living a lie. You know, it's like being in a marriage and you know that this is done and whatever, but you have kids and you have an image to uphold, but you're unhappy. You're unhappy. You're drinking every lunch break. You come home and you drink some more. Like, everyone knows you're unhappy, but then you go out to family functions and you gotta keep this facade up, and it's just, you're betraying the person that you're with because you're stopping them from moving forward. You're betraying your children because it's unhealthy, and you're betraying yourself. So you gotta be true to yourself before you can be true to anyone else. If you're lying to yourself, I promise you, you are lying to everyone around you. Everyone. because you're not true to yourself. So thus the self spring cleaning. Even if you don't clean your space up or whatever, I've swept, I've mopped, I've done some stuff. I'm not really about housework. It's not really my thing. But I do it because I have to. Because I don't have a maid yet. But I'm working on that. But there was a time where I thought like more was more, right? And I had all these friends and I had all these people, and it was amazing. I thought like we would go party all the time. We was drunk all the time. We partied hard. Like we would start on Thursday, and then Monday, by the time I went into work, I got a hangover. I need like 3 Red Bulls just to get through the morning, and then follow that up with some coffee, because we might find a spot to go to tonight. So really Tuesday and Wednesday were my only days where I had to regroup and still find an outfit by Thursday to go, because I was buying an outfit every week to go out. Like, yeah, it was serious. And then, and it was fun. It was great. And then reality kicks in. You have responsibilities, and in order to live one lifestyle, you kind of neglect another lifestyle. Unless you're capable of doing an amazing balancing act, it just doesn't work. My health was shitty. At some point I just got miserable. I didn't want to go out all the time, but then you're made to feel bad, and it was just like I got bills to, like, on some real shit. I got bills to pay, and I'm not paying certain bills because I'm hanging out with you guys so we can drink all night and do all this other stuff. But I got bills to pay. Like, I have to go to work. I gotta be functional. Like, I gotta be semi-an-adult. Like, and the reaction wasn't what I expected. And eventually, people still want to do certain things, but you gotta stand on your own shit, right? And it was just like, all right, y'all go ahead without me. And you notice little microaggressions later, because it's just like, oh, well, you had to be there. I'm sure I did, but I'm cool. I'm all right. You party a certain amount of times, you kind of get the gist of it. Like, going to a club now, it's just like, I don't need no dude grinding on my booty. Like, it's just not. I go every once in a while, but it's just not my thing anymore. I'm kind of more settled into like creating and doing things, and going to events where people are really talking about something of substance, something of growth. I have an event coming up actually this weekend in Brooklyn, which is going to be really dope, and I'm really excited about it. But that's a sidebar. Anyway, but I had to let some people out of my life, and some people had to let themselves out of my life. Because spring cleaning goes both ways. Sometimes you don't serve a purpose in someone's life either. As much as we like to think so highly of ourselves, the reality is sometimes you are just a space filler in someone's life, and sometimes they're just a space filler in yours. Why do we keep these people around? Why? If I don't serve a purpose in your life, just be like, yo, look, listen, like, you cool and all, but whatever. Or send me a text, shoot me a text. It doesn't even have to be anything extensive. Just like, look, this ain't working for me anymore. Cool. At least I know. I mean, I've never gotten that text because I'm not that person, but there's been people in my life who I've had to send that text to, because I just feel like, if you don't serve a purpose, why are you here? Like, I don't want to have to. Sometimes people just gotta go. And this is a great time for spring cleaning. I do believe that 2018 is a place of change, of growth, of just extreme manifestations. And it's just funny because I've never felt like this type of energy for any other year, but I do feel like last year was cool though. But I think like last year was cool because we were coming off for 2016, which was horrendous and horrific, and one of the worst years outwardly that I can remember in my life. Just stuff that was going on from a political standpoint, things that were going on from a racial standpoint. And it's not to say that it has gotten any better. I just don't feel like it. Or maybe I just stopped looking for those things because it was so. I'm still dealing with some trauma behind that, and I do feel like social media pushed the PTSD on that too, because it was just so much, and it was so graphic, and it was just so crazy. And so going into 2017, I just shied away from it because it was too hurtful. It was too emotional for me to sit and watch our brothers and sisters be attacked and killed and disrespected, and just, it was just anything that you can think. It was just so much. Like, I really sat here and cried because I was watching these videos, and it was just crazy. So going into 2017, I shied away from it because I knew that I just couldn't ingest it, and it made me angry, and it made me try to figure out, I really was trying to figure out, like, how do I combat that from a different standpoint, because that marching shit doesn't work for me. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. I'm not gonna go into that. But 2018, I feel like it's a year of change, and it's a year of growth for a lot of people, and I'm here for it. On the flip side of that, I also feel like in order for you to grow, you got to get rid of the things that choke you, the things that inhibit your growth. You got to get rid of those things. And you have to be, again, really straightforward with yourself. Like, yo, this does not serve me. Whatever habits you need to get rid of them. And I'm not saying, like, you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Dial it down. Dial it down. Dial it down. Don't wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I'm going to be a vegetarian. Wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what, I'm going to not eat meat for a few days and see how I feel. I'm going to incorporate more vegetables into my diet and see how I feel. Excuse me. Don't just jump into anything, because it's just not, you're jumping in, you're bound to, like, sink. You're not going to swim, because the mind does this thing where it's going to sabotage you, because this is not its comfort zone, and you've been doing the same thing for so long. It's like you've been dealing with the same people for so long, so it's just harder to just get rid of or phase them out. But it can be done. You can phase people out. You can phase habits out that no longer serve you. And if they respect you like they say they respect you, and if they love you like they say they love you, then they can take that. And they'll be okay, because they'll understand that they need to be out of your life in order for you to grow. And be okay with it. And even if they're not okay, oh well. Like, if you're not serving a purpose in my life, if you're not making me feel good, if I'm not making you feel good, if we are not enriching each other, what are we doing? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of kinship. That's the whole point of friendship. That's the whole point of having your tribe. We can't pick our family, but we can pick our tribe. Choose the people in your tribe wisely, because they can hurt you or they can help you. Get that spring cleaning done. Clear it all out. Walk into April with some greatness. Walk into April with some beauty, some loving. I really made it out this retrograde by the skin of my teeth. And like I said, we're still in the retrograde, but I'm just like, 2 weeks of feeling like crap, emotionally, mentally, physically. Like, I didn't even think I was really even debating to sit down and do this all over again. But I do understand that sometimes, for the most part, your mind will play tricks on you, and it's you that controls your mind, and it's not your mind that controls you. And don't get it twisted. So yeah, I had to really, like, put my big girl panties on and really be like, focus, get your head in the game, because you are greater than this. This sickness will not take you. None of this will like, this is only momentary. It's going away. It's leaving. So I'm still, like, again, like I said, I'm still healing or whatever, but I'm just like, man, if you see me 2 weeks ago, child, please. But again, getting back into it. Walk into April with some greatness. Walk into April with some vivaciousness. like with some life about you, and really just take some time to spring clean stuff that no longer needs to be in your life, in your closet, in your vagina, in your bed, in your fridge, on your plate, in your body. The list goes on. Just get rid of it. Phase it out, get rid of it. And if it's not serving you, if it's not helping, it's hindering. That's it for now, babies. I gotta go. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.